Not good because I haven't had a beer in a while, so I don't know how many two beers is going to do to me.
Well, I mean, it's going to charity, so maybe it's a good thing. But we're not supposed to. Welcome
Yeah.
everybody to the North American eRacing League. Tonight we got some Xfinity Series action at Talladega Super Speedway. Should be a good one. Love me some Super Speedway racing. In the booth with me, I got Sharp 24 and Lieutenant Crunch. Crunch, how you doing?
I'm good, baby. It's Dega. Woo!
Wow, for a guy who likes to keep it quiet on the stream, wasn't expecting that one. Sharp, how you doing?
Doing pretty good myself, man. Looking forward to the action tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Crunch is more excited about Dega than I am.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I didn't expect that energy from Crunch there. Yeah, but they're in qualifying right now. Should be pretty close to getting done. We'll see who gets the pole here. But I gotta ask, like, who's our favorites for tonight? I mean, Talladega. I mean, I know it takes some skill, but I mean, I feel like anybody can win Talladega. So, you guys got anybody you're looking at?
Well, I'll tell you what. I was just in that pre-race warm-up lobby with them, and they were racy today. They're real racy. But I tell you what, that some of them were too racy and wrecking, and the guys that were there at the end of that one were the likes of Gator Mike, Ronnie Mack, K Bart was there, Steve-O. So I really think it's gonna be hard to beat. I think the likes of Gator Mike or K Bart. I really think them veterans might pull through, and I'm picking Gator Mike.
Yeah, that's a strong pick. I'm just gonna fill in some drivers we got in the field tonight. Dizo is coming up from the Truck Series to race tonight. Mr. Williams is also coming up from the Truck Series, and Balsick is coming down from Cup to race tonight. So 3 call ups / downs. Give you a little history here. Gator has won at Super Speedway. I believe he won a Cup race last season at Talladega. Ronnie won a dual race and the Clash at the beginning of this season on the Cup Series. Riley won the opener at Daytona for the Xfinity Series. Lights has won duels at Daytona in this league. Swamp won last night in the Truck Series. And Mr. Williams also looked very good. And Dizo won a Talladega race in the Xfinity Series last season. So I mean, we got some stacked people, especially at Super Speedways tonight. Sharp, you looking at anybody in particular?
I'm gonna go off of what Crunch said. I like, Gator Mike has always been really good at the plate tracks. I mean, obviously he won last year's Dega race in our Cup Series. K Bart's pretty good at the plate tracks. He always puts himself in good position there. But I'm actually gonna go with Swamp. I feel like he's going to take some good notes from last night's truck win. Obviously, each series is a little bit different, but I think Swamp, if he's in position at the end of the race, I think he's going to pull the right move to go back-to-back.
Yeah, I agree. Series are different, but especially at Super Speedways, the racing style is very similar. Just the speed's a little different. Got a lot of people out of this race. Like Person, who did really well at Daytona earlier this year, he's out. Buick also did well at Daytona. He's also out tonight. So hate to see that. But yeah, I think Gator's a really good pick, as well as Swamp, especially since he won last night. Look for Swamp and Williams to be working together, for sure. See, I'm looking up here. Man, I mean, going in, I was gonna pick Gator, but that was already taken. I like K-Bart too. I think I'm gonna go with Riley. He won the Daytona race earlier this year, so I think he's gonna keep the Super Speedway luck going. So we got Gator, Swamp, and Riley for picks tonight. They should be pretty much done with qualifying. We'll give it a check. Yeah, looks like they're done. Just waiting to load in now. Let's see who got the pole. VT Hoki's on the pole. It's a great lap from him. He wasn't much. I don't remember him much at Daytona, but I mean, it's really easy to get stuck in the back here, and then it's really hard to get forward. Looks like Up the Irons P2. A good lap from him. Dizo P3. Oh, Person is racing tonight. He was in qualifying. Okay, so he starts P4. K Bart 5th. Mr. Williams 6th. Ronnie 7th. Mackard 8th. Riley 9th. Gator 10th. And that's all I can see so far. So once again, like the truck race last night, Gator is going to be towards the back. He got stuck in the back. A lot of people lagging last night in the truck race. Diesel was actually lagging pretty bad last night, so I'm kind of surprised he's in this race. Hopefully he's got that fixed for this race. Looks like they are loading in, so waiting for the message. Yes, we can join. So I'm going to go blue screen here. Either of you need invites?
I'm in.
Alright, cool.
I tell you what, I think a fun one to watch. Joker's starting near the back, and if that pre-race is anything to tell, Joker's looking to make moves. He was doing some aggressive driving, so I think he could be a fun one here to watch.
Yeah, I would say Joker's probably one of the most aggressive drivers in any series. I'd say Mr. Williams is probably up there as well. Cup Series, I don't know. There are many aggressive people in the Cup Series. A little more calm, longer races. Yeah, but definitely Joker. We should mention that Joker has won 3 of the past 4 races in the series. He's on a very hot streak. And the only one to win during that time period is actually Riley. So see how he does tonight as we're on the first lap going to the first turn. Right on with Hokies here. A lot of bobbing and weaving. Looks like Diesel is looking good on connection so far. Love to see that. I don't know why he's lagging so much last night then. But good to see.
Looks like everybody got out of turn 1 pretty cleanly there. Looked like one car might be out of the draft early.
I think
that's the thing.
I'm pretty sure that's Gander out of the draft. Yeah, it is. You hate to see it. That happened to him at each stage last night in the truck race too.
Yeah, one of the pre-race favors already to the back. But that's just the thing, is that when you first get started, it's just everybody's so squirrely trying to hold a line.
Yeah.
Going through turns 1 and 2, that it's a little bit difficult, and sometimes there just isn't a whole lot of room to get through those corners.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a caution here. I think these guys, I think they're going to get lined up just to get stable, then they're going to start trying to do runs on each other and start taking holes that aren't there.
Well, you clearly haven't watched an Xfinity Series race at Talladega the past few seasons, because they've been bottom feeding in line. That's just oh, we got some people making moves up there. And then nobody.
Let's see, that's a 7 O'Reilly.
Yeah, see, this is what happens in every Xfinity Series super speedway race I've been in, which has been what 5 or 7 or 8, something like that. Everybody's on the bottom. You try to make a move, nobody goes with you. You go to the back, and it's just like that the whole race. So
yeah, Riley did catch a break though. I think he was able to drop back in front of Joker there. So I mean, testing it out to seeing who's going to go with him. Now it looks like 6th place. Who's that? 6th place. Mr. Williams backing it up just a little bit. He may be attempting to get a run right here. Let's see if anybody's going to go with him. No,
do we know? Do they need to save it all for this stage?
They shouldn't have to. I'm not positive on that, but I don't think so.
I'm going to pull up a stream here so I can keep tabs on that. Let's see here. All right, Gator streaming. I'm going to make sure that stays silent. I'm sure he's not exactly happy about how his opening stage is going.
Who's that in 54? Steve-O.
Steve-O? Oh, he's gone to the lead. My bad. Missed that.
Gabe
Will
Barton's...
he clear it? I don't think he's going to clear him. Nope.
K-Bar with
quite enough momentum there. But it's good to see. They're not trying to ride around. They're not exactly maybe worried about going to the back. I mean, you're going to have drivers coming and going that are going to be trying to make a run, trying to get to the front. They're not going to be content to ride in line the entirety of the stage waiting for that last lap.
Got another car going high, but I mean, they're just going to go to the back here. Looks like, is that Williams in the 47?
Yes, Williams in the 47, so...
He might be trying to make a run here. He's got Riley behind him. Pretty confident he would go with him. Got lights in there as well.
They needed to time it just a little bit better. It looked like they were going to attempt to make a run going into 1, but that's not the right place to do it. You want to try to be able to suck up to somebody right on the exit of either turn 2 or turn 4. And it looks like they've got it pretty well wound up right here. So let's see what they do.
Yeah, they're not really together though.
There they go.
Let's see what happens here.
And he's only got Riley going with him, but as we said, no, now he's got Joker going with him, and 98 slides up. Okay.
Oh wow, that's surprising. He's
nope, he's in. Ronnie cut him a break.
Yeah, it looked like it.
We got a nice outside line for him.
Wow, they got a lot of. They do have some momentum. They are staying side by side.
I think if they can keep together in this turn, they should be able to. Someone should be able to clear them in this backstretch.
Oh,
yeah.
No contact.
Williams was really aggressive with side drafting last night in the trucks, so I would expect to see more of that tonight.
That's what you have to do, though, to be able to stay right next to him there. And I mean, they have.
Yeah, they need more cars on the top. There's too many on the bottom. They really can't generate enough momentum.
Yeah, they only have 4. Well, Maker just trying to make his way up there to try to help these guys out. That's still not quite enough there. And I find Dega's a little bit tougher to make those runs count on the outside compared to Daytona. But, I mean, if you have enough momentum, you can potentially make something happen, but it's just tough.
Yeah.
They're all out of sorts now.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Williams and Riley's still trapped on the high side. You see Swamp is back there as well. He's kind of riding this thing out, trying to see how this plays out.
I'll tell you what I like to see is Gator jumped up from the bottom here, and he's running the high line right now.
Yeah.
All by himself. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to work out for him, but I like to see it.
Hey, he's trying something. He's doing whatever he can to make up some time here early on. Oof.
Little squirrely in the front. Keep it together.
Oh, I didn't see Is WSC out of the draft too?
Yeah, WSC fell out of the draft.
Is he the one back there? I'll circle through. See that? Yeah, WSC. Hate to see it.
From what I see on Gator Stream, I do believe they're on 4 to go and becoming a 3 to go at the line.
Okay, so something should be ramping up. They should be trying to get something in the works right now.
Looks like we got some people laying back here. Looks like Steve-O's laying, or Diesel, my apologies, is laying
Diesel
out.
made his way all the way back up to 6 after dropping all the way to the back, so he pulled out some good moves to put himself in position for stage points. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, he's trucks. I'm sorry.
K-Bart's going higher. Well, it still counts for team points, so.
Yeah, that is true.
Who's that?
Joker made an aggressive move under K-Bar to get to the bottom here, trying to set himself up. 3 to go here, so still got some laps left, but at this point, you got to be trying to make some moves.
I would think they just pretty much set K-Bart up to hang him off the drive so they can make their own run here with 2 to go. But, you know, K-Bart's like an elephant. He won't forget that.
Yeah.
Gator Mike making a pit stop. Interesting. He does have some damage.
This might be a good call here. He might stay out at the end of the stage if he can make it on fuel, which I think he should, and he'll be the only car lap down. So he'll get
Is he going to take 2 tires or whatnot? And I mean, he does have to stay on the lead lap here.
Well, if he's the only car lap down, that doesn't really help him at all. Either way, he's going to be in the back.
Oh, yeah.
He is pitting.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I mean, unless his damage was to the point, as they're on 2 to go, unless his damage was that bad that he absolutely had to come in, I'm not exactly sure why. But then again, if he is only the only car lap down, then I guess that won't exactly hurt him.
Is this our last lap right here?
They're coming to the white flag. I see Joker just made a move on Maker on the high side.
Swamp's with them too. Oh, they all die back low.
Yeah, they're going to die back low here. So 1 more to go at the line. So Toki's our beast coming to the line as the leader. He's got Ronnie Mack with Persons, Lights, and Up the Irons. That's your current top 5.
Looks like
Toki's looking for a stage win.
Joker's
they're bunching up here.
Yeah, Joker's laying back here. He's gonna need a good run here.
He's gonna need something.
He's got it. I think he's got this time pretty good.
He caught irons a little early. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
They got a lot of people if they can stay together, but I don't know if they're gonna have enough time to get all the way there.
Oof.
Oh yeah, they just formed.
Yep, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, try to get back down. Let's see if one of the top 3 or 4 try
Oh,
something
Joker
here.
was able to get.
Oh,
The irons in the wall. Oh, he pinched Joker.
That's gonna be some damage to fix.
Yeah, Joker had the lane, and Orange tried to defend just a little bit too late from what I saw. I'm not sure he's not gonna be too thrilled about getting sent into the fence there.
No. So we got Hokies first, Ronnie second, Person third, Lights fourth, Joker in fifth for that stage. That might be Hokies' first stage win. I'm not positive on that, but I don't remember him winning a stage before this. Could be wrong. So good stuff there, either way.
From the little bit I've seen out of the Xfinity Series, Hokies has shown some speed at various tracks throughout the season.
Yeah.
And, you know, being in the right place at the right time is key. Obviously, starting out front is exactly what you want there in the plate track. And able to hold off everybody's runs, that's going to be big for him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he led every lap there in that stage, so, and he keeps the lead here. Swamp up to second. I wonder if he try a little strategy there.
Maybe a little too tired stop here, possibility.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Gator right here. I do believe he's on the lead lap now, so
yeah, he should be.
Yes, he's back on the lead lap, so now potential for Gator to try to work himself back to the front.
I'll be interested to see if he can get up to speed with the rest of the field this time.
They're still bobbing and weaving over here. Oh, keyboard. Oh, they're 3 wide, 2 rows deep.
Oh, that was aggressive there. I don't know if Swamp got let in or if he just took that gap, but
yeah,
he almost took the 11th nose.
I will say when you're on controller, it's pretty hard to hold a line when you're not up to speed yet. It's a lot more difficult than you would think. We're getting back single file here again.
Ballistic already almost out of the draft. He is out of the draft. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's the fourth car that gets knocked out of the draft early on in the stage. So
yeah. But
at least he does have another stage to attempt to rebound.
I don't know. If they drop down, he might be able to hang with he might catch Iron's draft here. We'll see.
Oh, this might help him.
That's probably going to help his cause out.
It's Williams. It's Williams. He stayed low.
That was
very nice of him, but he's going to lose the draft. Yeah.
Ballistic is right there on the edge
of the greater good.
Yeah.
Ballistic doing everything he can to hold on to this tail end of the pack.
I think he's gonna be able to do it.
Tough. I don't know. He's
no.
right on the edge.
He's lost it now. Yeah, darn. Hate to see it.
That's something you hate to see. Now somebody on the high side, 3 wide.
Oh.
Not sure if that's gonna work. Oh, they're checking up. No, I think he's just too far back. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. He's pretty close, but not close enough, I don't think. As we get single file once again. Swamp making a move.
Here we go.
Joker's going with him. Here we go.
Hey. We got 4.
We got 4 up top, yep. I didn't think
6.
Here we go. I didn't think Swamp really had a big enough run there, but I guess he did.
He had a lot of momentum there.
Even the turn, I would think he could clear him here on this.
Yeah,
bottoms all over the place.
Diesel is not on the bumper of Hokies right now.
Ooh, the Swamp lead this lap.
I think Hokies got that one.
Oh, they're getting
dicey here.
Yes.
Man, if I was Swamp, I'd be running a little higher.
I agree. I think that's some people's fault as they try to stay a little stuck the bottom line in the turns, and you don't get a run, and you end up holding yourself back.
I would be I'd be like right sides on the top dotted line, or I guess dotted line, or maybe even straddling that, but. Yeah, everybody back to the bottom again. It was fun while it lasted. Unfortunately, it didn't last long.
They were close. I mean, you take that in consideration later on. I mean, they had the momentum for a little bit, and they had enough people up there in that high lane. But like you were saying, I think at Talladega, you need to be just a little bit higher up on the racetrack to hold that momentum and not necessarily be worried about side drafting, because I feel like it actually works the opposite than it does at Daytona.
Yeah, I know. I feel like the side draft definitely works, but I feel like it's more of an advantage to the people on the bottom than it is for the people on the top.
Because you can immediately kill the run out of the turn if you can get it right where we need it.
And really what you're really never going to slow down the speed of the center of the corner if you're on the bottom, but if you're on the top, you really want that, you get a run off. If you can get that run off, you can hang, but if you're that low, you're not really getting the run you need. So that's what got a little up the irons. Was not happy with Joker sticking his nose in there. So yeah, just a little stay behind me now for now. From irons there. I would do the same thing without hesitation. So let's see who we got in the top 5 here. Hoagie's leading the way still. Dizo second. Ronnie third. Who's this? Oh, WSC recovers nicely from being out of the draft, up to 4th currently. Lights in 5th, Irons 6th. And we got a gaggle behind. Gator and Mike still in the back, one of our picks tonight. Well, actually, all of us picked him. If we did pick the same person, still struggling in the back. Joker was laying way off. He's gonna have a massive run, but I think he's gonna get there in the middle of the corner. No, he's laying off. They're gonna have a huge run here. See if anybody tries like a, I wouldn't say it a block, but kind of like a half block. You kind of go up high to force them higher to the wall, come back down. No. They say pretty much middle. Ooh. Lights and irons get a little squirrely there. That's not going to help the bottom. Oh, Dizo tried to throw a block, but Ronnie went right under him.
Joker?
Yeah, Joker.
Joker and Swamp?
Yeah, that bottom really deformed there on the back straightaway. The top stayed together.
Yeah, the top's very deformed now.
Yeah, so, they're going to have no run off the top. Side by side, though, you'll love to see it.
Joker's. Yep, he's got to get there. He's got to side draft.
Yeah, a little
somehow.
Little contract.
Swamp right there.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, Swamp. That was a good save from Swamp there. But that
was extremely close right there. I tell you what, Joker is one of the best drivers in the NRL and being able to side draft. So, they're getting squirrely.
Yeah, I think Irons got under lights there, got him up in the somebody on the top.
Ronnie's not happy with Joker right now.
Gator
they were leaning on each other. 3 wide.
Swamp moves up in front of Gator, go 3 wide, but they ain't going anywhere fast. They're going to the back, that's for sure. Oh, lights moving up.
Oh God.
That was intense light camping.
This is getting wild back here.
Yeah. And it's all back to normal.
Oh,
that ain't normal.
Well, that ain't normal.
No. Oh my God! How in the world did he save that?
That was a little door.
Still swirling.
It's not saved just yet.
I think we're all resolved for now. Yeah, just the bottom is king. You really need that.
This might be a little blessing in disguise. We've got Joker, the 1. It looks like Gator. I can't think of who's in the 7th, but they're going to get a
Riley.
Run here.
Yeah, they're going to get a big run here. I don't know. They caught him in the tri-oval, though. That's not really the best place.
That's not really the best spot.
Yeah.
You got Diesel and looks like K-Bart tail end of this draft. They caught up to him.
Yeah, Joker's gonna have a big run here off of lights. Let's see what lights does here. If he throws like a semi-block or something.
I think they're a little too far back though. They would have needed to have been a little closer. That's just my personal opinion. No, they're still gonna go for it.
Yeah, they
like to do this right here for some reason, and I don't know why.
Yeah, they just mistimed that a little bit. Need to be a little earlier. But
I mean, they are.
They are very formed though. The bottom is very square. Person and WSC getting together.
Look at this. Oh wow!
Contact! This is.
Toki just took himself
away
from the lead. He's gonna lose it.
That's a caution for sure.
That was the stage. Is that the stage?
Was that the stage? Oh, that was the stage. No wonder they were going so hard. That was insane. You'll love to see it.
So who got that then?
So
Do we know
Ronnie
who
got it by
Ronnie-
that much.
Ronnie first, Hokies in second, Joker third. I think that was Irons in fourth. I didn't see fifth. My apologies. Gator wanted to get his pit stop in.
No, yeah. Who's in the 19?
WSC.
WSC got it with Maker in fifth. Wow.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. That was a crazy ending. Sorry, I was just so enthralled by the racing.
I didn't even realize it was the last lap. My apologies for that to everybody tuning in.
Yeah. WSC in fourth, Mackard in fifth. Very different stage than the first one.
Excited for this last stage now. That shows they're ready to race.
Yeah, but once again, Crunch, you haven't seen many Xfinity Series races. They all sit in the line and you save fuel.
I got my shirt off, my underwear on, and a beer in my hand, so I'm ready. They better race.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I don't see that coming.
Who is that orange car?
That is ball stick in the orange car. He might be lagging.
Okay.
Yeah, he might have been lagging. He pulled out of the way or something. Hate to see it. Ronnie leading the way, which hear me out. I know you want to lead the race always, but here, when saving fuel can determine if you win or not, I do not want to be the lead car. Because what you can do here...
Do they need to save fuel right now? Is that what's going on?
Well,
I don't know. There's 29 laps in this final stage, 17 laps of fuel run.
So what I'm saying is they can't make it on fuel. Can they make it on tires without taking tires? There's a chance you can if you're good. You don't hit the apron. You keep it nice and smooth. I'm looking for anybody on a wheel can probably save tires. If you're good, you keep it smooth on controller, I think you could do it too. So really this comes down to if you can take half a can or a full can. And if you can take half a can, you're going to come out 4 seconds ahead of anybody like that took a full can. So this is really what the race comes down to. Who can take the less
WSC
fuel.
has gone well. Hopefully he can get back in the draft here.
So my thing right now is that Ronnie is leading this race. I'm not exactly sure if he wants to be out front right now. Here comes Joker.
Yeah, if I'm Ronnie, let Joker pass and save fuel. I know Ronnie was informed about saving fuel because I told him. Hopefully he got the memo. Lights is a veteran back here, also on this team, so he's probably telling them the same thing here. Lights back here in the 8th. He's in good position to save.
So now Ronnie is in second place. So
we'll see. We'll see what. I like personally, if you're trying to save fuel here, I like to be 5th on back. Because the farther you go back, the more you can save. Because that's how much more like draft pool you have from all the cars in front of you.
The only reason I don't like to go too far back is more dangerous it is if someone in front of you screws up and you just
So I like the 5th to 8th range. I feel like that's a good spot. Once you get back there, you could get like if somebody checks up in front of you, that checkup gets worse the farther back you go. So
you don't want to be the last guy in the accordion.
Yeah, because then you lose the draft, and you probably get a bunch of damage. So Jag is in the chat. That was stage 2. This is the beginning of stage 3. So prepare for a snooze fest. Maybe go to the bathroom, get some nachos or some popcorn. You got time to pop it, so there ain't much gonna happen here. After pit stops, that's when the action starts for these Xfinity races.
Yeah, you can see they're saving. They're all laying back, spread apart.
And unfortunately, I mean, in this league we run 2 times wear 50% races in every series. I would like to see. I mean, they're not going to change it because it's the way it's always been, which is fair. I mean, but maybe for like super speedways, maybe like 3 times wear or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's always been 2 times wear. I don't think they'll change it. But I mean, that's just a thought.
Yep. I mean, there's arguments both ways. It's just, one argument's for 2 times wear. It's just strategy. It's you got to race what it is. 3 times wear. It's it might be more racing, but in other people's heads, it's just a lazy way to solve it, I guess.
Yeah.
But what it is.
Yeah. And if you do change it to 3 times wear, you're still gonna have people saving fuel, so they have to take less fuel on the stop. So I don't really see it anything changing really. Like Gator always says, one of the co-owners of the league, any race can be made a fuel mileage race, which is very true. So.
And I tell you what that I think I'm seeing a bunch of right now that could be dangerous is when you just jump out of the gas, these cars like to just dart sideways for no reason. You know,
that's very true.
That is what can cause catastrophe and put you out of the race.
Yeah, and it's really not so much for you, but I mean you can control it. But if you hit somebody else and then try to like recover off of them, it's really not going to affect the car you hit, but it's really going to screw your car up. So, gotta keep that in mind. Looks like lights went high and he dropped all the way to the back. So I wonder if he's trying to save like real aggressive.
Okay. So let me riddle me this.
Okay.
Say we're all in line like this, and the pit stop comes.
Yeah.
Do you think we will have this many cars in a line after the pit stop? You think we're going to lose like half the group?
I definitely believe all these guys will not pit at the same time. You'll probably have the top 4 or 5 because they can't save as much fuel. They'll probably pit a few laps before the people in the back here. As we got people making moves up here. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting
Gator
this.
Mike for the first time toward the front, trying to make something happen.
Yeah,
I think Gator's getting tired of being.
Yeah, he doesn't like saving fuel.
No, and I think he's the first one that went up high that actually did. You know what we were talking about. He ran like almost 3 lanes up.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Look at the momentum that he's got. My goodness.
Yeah, that's why we said to run up there. You gotta run up there. Man, he's running really high though. I'm not sure if I'd run that high because I'm just scared for people behind you getting in the wall.
Well, everybody dipped on him. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Man.
That's a thing, you know. It used to always be Draven, Draven, Killam, Captain Killam, me. I can't think of that. I know there's a 4th person. We always love to just tug the wall, but you can only do it so many laps, and someone's inevitably going to tag the wall.
And then once you hit the wall there, it's your momentum's gone. You're going to the back. So looks like it feels out there. Gator gained a lot of spots out of that though. He gained 3 or 4 spots from that.
So he was able to get up the 5th spot right there. Now going back to Crunch's question about how everyone is going to be coming off of pit road, I just don't see everybody staying completely organized when they get off of pit road, because you got to think about it. Teammates might pit together, people that you might be working together with aside from teammates somehow, who's all going to be going down together is the biggest question. And how they work coming off of pit road. Do they stay coordinated enough to where they can keep their momentum up, or are they all going to be strung out?
Yeah, and Jag makes a good point in the chat that speeding penalties are also going to be a big problem. That's going to spread people out. Real easy to get speed on the pit road here because you're trying to get all you can, slow down as efficiently as possible.
You get too close to that inside wall, there's a whoop section for some reason. It's hard to slow down on that.
Yeah, and then also you could be trying to get conservative, but the guy behind you is trying to get all he can, and then you get punted down pit road. And you speed, and he doesn't. So you gotta be very coordinated. Make sure you get spaced out. Give people plenty of room, and definitely be conservative. Get on the pit road. It's like Gator and Swamp trying to go high again. Swamp ducks back in. I'm sorry, that's Riley ducking out. Similar.
Riley tried to, but Maker teammate let him back in.
Yep.
So they're going to be coming in 19 to go, and according to the stream, they're going to be pitting, anywhere from 7 to 8 more laps roughly. So
yeah,
that's going to be tough to make it on a can. I'm not sure. Maybe they will be able to. I mean, they haven't been saving at all. So.
Well, yeah, Gator hasn't been saving, but I'm looking at lights back there. Irons, Mackard, Williams, they've been saving because lights hasn't done nothing. He's been sitting back there. And then
that might be be the move to make.
And then also,
you got to have guys that can, I guess,
pit with you.
Do your strategy too.
Yeah.
You're just be a sitting duck.
Yeah, Gator's moving up here, trying this high side again. But also, you got to look at the front. I mean, Ronnie, Diesel, and K-Bar have just been sitting behind Joker. So they're not really. I mean, they're not saving as much as you say lights or irons is in the back. But I mean, they're still saving. They're just sitting there. So we'll see how it goes here. Looks like Williams has lost the draft. I'm not sure how that happened.
I'm not trying to get away from that, but I think we got 2 lag outs potentially. WSC on pit road as well as Ballistic.
I hate to see it.
That.
Little
squirrely mid pack.
Yeah, I say once you lose the draft in the 3rd stage, man, you might as well lag out. It's no fun then, you know.
Oh, my internet cut out, boys.
Yeah, I'm not saying that happened, but you kind of hoping for a lag out at that point. You know what I mean?
Lights has got to be careful here.
Yeah, that really shuffled everybody up. Looks like Lights. Lights is gonna need to push hard to try to stay with him. He needs irons.
Person is on pit road as well. I don't know if he lost the draft.
I believe he did lose the draft at the beginning of the stage. Looks like Lights
he lagged out as well, man.
Yeah, Lights.
Williams,
looks like Lights hung on there to keep the draft, so did Iron.
Williams is way in the back of this field. I don't know if he lost the draft early on in the stage. I didn't notice, but
it looked like
by himself.
It looks like he lost it a few laps ago. Kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna go back to the front here. Joker's still leading. So I feel like Joker's definitely going to be in the. Since he's leading, he can't save by being in the draft of anybody.
Yeah,
he's probably going to have to take a can at that point. I'm wondering where's the cutoff point where you can take half a can. How much have you been saving?
But it depends because I mean it is 17 laps of fuel run. So
yeah, so I believe
split that in half. A can is going to be about 9 laps. I just don't see. Unless you're saving, like you said, the guys in the back. I just don't see anybody only being able to take 1 can. It's going to be close.
We got people pitting this time.
We got people pitting this lap.
Well, if one can's about 9 laps, they're about 8 laps short. So they might be able to take 1 can. You might see them take rights as well. But if you're in the back, you can save quite a few laps.
Oh, without a doubt. We have cars that are in position right now. So this is going to be interesting to see who's coming down. Nobody came down.
Apparently that was a false alarm on the back.
It looked like a lot of people were signaling.
Yeah. It looks like Joker signaled, and he just he's like, I'm gonna mess all y'all. I'm gonna bluff pit. I'm not sure what that was about.
Maybe they were all in a party and something happened. They made a real late audible there, but
yeah, I'm assuming that was. I think Riley definitely signaled with Joker. We got Mackard signaled too, so they're all on the same. Well, not Maggard. Somebody else back there signaled. So maybe they audibled. In theory, you can pit any time now and take 1 can if you get to the end. I like to run it out personally. So maybe they were like, let's just pit now, but they're like, we'll wait. I don't know.
Anywhere from 3 or 4 more laps at this point.
Yeah. Looks like Gander has 4 laps left. He's been making moves. So I say people like not Ronnie, Lights, Mackard.
They're on 14 to go right now. So if they take a can, that's about 9 laps. You might be looking at having to save 1 lap of fuel.
Yeah, they might have to take can and a half.
Now Joker is dipping to the bottom.
I definitely think he's probably only got 2 laps of fuel left. So this could be a actual signal this time. He's definitely low on fuel. He's been leading pretty much the whole stage. I think Ronnie led the first lap or 2. But Joker took the lead pretty much after that.
Joker's coming down. Here comes a lot of drivers.
Fleet of cars at speed.
Gator definitely sped.
And got spun. Wow.
Well, we'll check Gator's stream here.
That's unfortunate. He had a race-winning car.
Oh, jeez. You had him like that. Yeah, Gator definitely sped there. Looks like everybody else got it well down in time.
We'll just see. The big thing for them, they got to get situated immediately when they get out of the pits here.
Yep, that is the thing. I'm just going to confirm that Gator sped, but it looked like he definitely did.
And I tell you what, if they get situated, we only got 4 cars right here on track that stayed out, and they're not pushing too hard. So I think these 4 cars are going to lose some time with these.
Actually, you would think that, but with that being said, if these 4 cars can get lined up together, then they're better than the other cars if they can't get lined up, you know. So all 4 of them.
I agree. I think it was a Talladega race, I think it was 4 of us. We ran away from the whole line of cars because we were good at pushing each other. But just from what I just saw, they were kind of spread out on that lap, and I don't know. We'll see. So, they gotta get together. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, they got on pit road together. None of them sped. Looks like we got a group of 3 up here. That's probably the leaders. Looks like Joker, Hokies, and Riley. But they're only 3. If these other 4 come out together, they got a shot.
They either did a different amount of fuel or tires, or they're the only ones that didn't speed.
I think they probably did different fuel. I think Gator was the only one that sped.
Yeah. Now these guys are a little bit more spread out. Yeah, they're gonna easily pass him.
I think this is Ronnie up here all by himself. Looks like Ronnie will probably
going to tag on to these 3.
Yeah, Ronnie's going to be able to tag on here. If they can get irons back there, it looks like these 3 are together. They might, if they can stay formed up, they might have a shot of catching back up. But Ronnie should be able to hold in the draft there. Looks like we got a Swamp, K-Bart, and Mackard all by themselves. Mr. Williams just pit. Oh,
Ronnie is right
there.
Draft.
You know, Ronnie, if you want to make it interesting, just drop back to that 3 group and help them catch up. Man, it's gonna be hard. It looks like Ronnie's holding, but it's gonna be close.
I think Ronnie's holding right now.
Yeah,
I think
Ronnie's got it. Yeah.
So the teammates up front right now.
Yeah, they're gonna be real hard to pass here.
Joker going for 4 out of 5. You got Toki's right behind him. Riley's going for another one.
Another Super Speedway one. That'd be 2 for 2 on Super Speedways for Riley this season. Hello, Draven. Welcome to the stream. You came at the perfect time because we just finished stage 3 pit stop, so this is where it gets interesting. The rest of the race is kind of boring, but actually we had a good stage 2 finish. That was a really good finish. So
this is all cat and mouse games right now, and like we said, I still feel like Joker is the one who's a little bit close on fuel. Now, who knows? Maybe he'll be able to save that 1 lap, 2 laps, whatever he needs. But it's going to be extremely close for that 10 car.
Yeah, I agree with that. He was leading pretty much all of stage 3 before they pitted there.
So if you're in this 4-car pack, which one you want to be?
Riley.
I like where Ronnie's at.
I personally like Riley. When you only have 3 cars behind you, it'd be different if you had like 7 behind you, because then they could all form up. But if I'm Riley, I mean, worst case scenario, they all go high, but they're not going to get a super big run off you, so it'd be pretty easy to see. So
now, is he good on fuel? That's the question mark.
I think Riley should be fine on fuel. He was in the mid pack most of that stage, so he should be good. And plus, you got Joker, who's technically not a teammate but affiliate. They're pretty good friends, so I know Joker's not going to do anything stupid till probably the last half a lap. Or, well, he won't do anything stupid, but he's probably not going to even make a move till the last half a lap. So really, you're only looking at the 2 cars behind you. And, I mean, if they're going high, I mean, it's going to be hard to pass with 2 high and 2 on the bottom. So I like Riley's position here.
And one other thing why you want to be Riley is it feels a lot better to take someone's nose off than it does to have your nose taken off in second place.
That's true.
So
yeah, it's very true. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what's going through Hoagie's and Ronnie's mind. Because I
personally think if you're Hokie and Ronnie, you're trying to make runs every chance you can right now and see if something can work. I wouldn't wait till 1 lap to go. Because 1 lap to go, there's 2 people in front of you. One of them's going to block you.
Yeah, and right now, if you make that 2-car run, you can kind of tell if you'll be able to clear both of the 2 front runners or if one's going to clear. And that's the thing that might work against them, is that if they get split, you know that Riley and Joker are going to work together to be able to catch them. And if one of these 2 guys in 3rd and 4th get split, are they necessarily going to go with that run?
Also, what I like to think about it, not necessarily if I'm Riley or Joker, but if I'm Hokies and Ronnie, if I start getting side by side too, that's going to allow that other group to catch up. And I mean, if they catch up, I feel like that's a better chance of me winning if I'm one of those two, personally. So, but it looks like they're just riding here. I don't know. Because, especially if I'm Ronnie, I got a teammate in that pack behind me. I think Hokies does too. Hokies is on TJR. I'm going to go back to that pack real quick. Yeah, you got Diesel and Irons. Okay, so he doesn't. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they're on coming to 6 to go right here, I do believe, and I mean, actually they should be good on fuel. I think all of them are good on fuel.
Yeah, I thought they'd be fine.
Yeah, because I saw Gator wasn't really saving fuel. I think he took only a can, and from what I see, he's like three to the good or something like that. So, oh look at Toki's dipped out of line. Here comes Joker.
Oh, this is not what I expected.
Okay.
This is what this 3-car pack back here wants to see.
Do we know how many laps we have left?
Coming to 5, I think.
We're coming to 5 to go.
Gator
so
just took 6.
Swap
so
here.
Yeah,
are those two guys in the chat party together?
Hokies and Ronnie, I highly doubt.
That was an interesting swap there. I mean, they made that very coordinated.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like they're not in the party. I think Hokies just took his run, and Ronnie just said, "Yeah, I'm not going with you." Now I'm trying to think what Joker's thinking here. If I'm Joker, I'd rather have Hokies behind me than Ronnie. Ronnie's very good at these places, so
yeah,
maybe he was
Ronnie's
trying to pull
Hokies
with him or something.
Plate track racers we got in the league. I mean,
yeah.
He won the Clash in season 3, Clash in season 4, won his Jewel.
Yeah, duel the season.
He knows how to put his car at the right place at the right time. So 4 to go. You still got plenty of laps here, but it's like Crunch said, you gotta start making plans ahead of time. If you wait to that last lap, it might be too late.
Yeah, but I don't think he can do anything. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's a rough situation. Not much you can do.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Hokies has up his sleeve right here. He's just kind of laying back right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he's trying to save some fuel. I don't know.
But unless something hectic happens, it's between these 4.
Man, if I was
Joker's leaving a gap now. Big gap.
I know they're friends, but I know Joker will not pass up a win. I can guarantee that. So
yeah, Joker will go for it at all ends. I'm not exactly sure what he's got in mind right here.
Looked like Ronnie went to block. So I guess Ronnie was expecting to move there. Ronnie pulled up the track a touch. Good stuff from Riley there blocking.
Yeah, Joker was trying to fake him out, go low. I don't believe he's going to be able to make anything happen on the low side.
I really think what Joker was doing was testing. I don't think he planned on going up.
Yeah.
I think he was seeing if it looked like Ronnie was going to go up or not.
I agree with that. Here we go.
He goes high.
All right, if you're that 3-car pack back there, you're loving this. They're not anywhere close together. Man, if I was Ronnie, I'm thinking back to that pit stop. I might have. What's Ronnie? Oh, Ronnie's pitting.
This is coming to 2 to go, I do believe.
I guess he didn't have enough fuel. Interesting stuff there.
Is that what's wrong with what's his name? Hackert?
Hokies,
yeah, Hokies is gone.
Oh yeah. Hokies is.
They are going extremely slow.
I'm not. They can't make it. That's interesting.
This is interesting.
If Ronnie can't make it, then Joker definitely can't make it.
Someone's wrecking. There's someone wrecking.
Lights. Lights is on the back straightaway.
Lights with a ton of damage.
Oh, Hokies is also. They might be blowing tires here.
Yeah, that could be.
Oh,
these might be the no tire crew.
Yeah, Lights was spun on the back straightaway. He took out K-Bart. Yeah, Lights had a flat tire and took out K-Bart. That caused the caution. Yeah, it was definitely tires there. That's probably why Ronnie pitted. He couldn't make it on tires. That's very interesting. Yeah,
they were going to take the white flag there.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
3 laps. They would have been coming to 2 to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ronnie got a huge break there.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I thought they could make it on tires. We weren't even really talking about that, but I guess not.
No.
Joker's not happy about that.
I wouldn't be
Well,
either.
I'll tell you what, we're going to get a good finish here, and I have to say it's got to be because I have my shirt off, underwear on, and a beer in my hand.
I mean, if it wasn't for Crunch at his TV in the great state of whatever state you're from, we wouldn't have had this caution. Trying to get to the lead here. Riley leading the way.
It is Riley.
Diesel up to second. Swamping
Joker,
fourth.
Where's Joker?
I don't
Think
know.
of the people that might have not made it on tires may have taken some tires that time.
Yeah, they definitely had to. I guess Joker might not have been able to make it on tires.
Joker's in fifth right now.
We got an overtime restart here.
These guys got to get coordinated stat and get something going.
Yes, I completely agree. I'm looking at Swamp here to make a move. Who's the guy behind him? Ronnie behind him. Ronnie will definitely go with him. Jugger will go with him too. Oh, contact back there. And you're, all right, Swamp's laying off like I expected.
All right, so coming to the white flag, is there one shot right here?
The problem is Joker's laying off for Ronnie and Swamp, so Ronnie and Swamp aren't gonna be able to do anything here. Joker's got a big run here. He's gonna take it. Macker's gonna go with him.
They ain't got no one behind him though.
They got nobody behind him.
Someone else has got their own ideas behind them.
Yep, Gator always pulls the strings here. Everybody's gonna go with Gator. Yeah, but they're all grouped up. You can't really make a move if you're on the bottom if you got Joker on your outside. Swamp going high. He dived back low. Swamp probably should have stayed high there. Ooh. Ronnie going high.
By himself though.
He's got Joker kind of behind him.
Contact.
Big wreck. Well, I think they got it figured out. We should make it here to the finish. Yeah. Someone's got to step out of line.
Irons is going for it. Riley with the block. Ronnie going low. Swamp gets shuffled out there. Irons looking high again.
Not enough momentum.
No.
Riley's got it.
Riley's got it. Up the Irons P2, I do believe. Oh, Gator came through the fourth. Yeah. Good stuff there from Gator. A terrible
calamity of a green flag pit stop.
Recovered the fourth. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Maker brings it home at fifth. K-Bart rebounds to sixth, and Swamp in seventh.
Yep. This might be Up the Irons' first interview, so I'm honored it's with me.
I don't even know what was Up the Irons when all this was going on. What pack was he in?
He was with he was with Lights and Diesel in that 3 car. So I think he was in 7th when the caution came out.
Okay.
Actually, he might have been in 6th because Lights was in front of him, blew a tire. So he was up towards the front. So great stuff there. If you guys have either of them on your friends list,
I do not.
I have Riley.
All right, I'll wait to add up the Irons until after we interview Riley. Great stuff there. That restart definitely made it interesting. That's for sure. We got Riley in the 7 car, driven by Allgaier. In the gray scheme, love to see it. So I mean, never mind. I'll say later. As we're joined by our race winner, Riley. Riley, you made it 2 for 2 on super speedways this season. I know that's very hard to do because I mean, a lot of luck's involved, but I mean, it does take some skill to be up at the front of these consistently. How'd you do it tonight?
Well, half the field it seemed like they sped and ran out of tires, so
yeah.
That was part of it, and then it came down to just me and Joker at the end, and then a caution came out somehow, and then on the last few laps nobody made a move, so it was pretty easy for me.
Yeah, I got you there. Yeah, I think the caution was somebody blew a tire on the back straightaway, and another pack just ran into him. Probably, I think it was Lights who blew a tire. He probably didn't have any control of his car, so I mean, not much he can do there. But yeah, great win. I mean, you were up at the front, nobody made a move, but I mean, you still did a great job to get your car there in the first place. In the booth, me, I got Crunch and Sharp. Crunch, you got a question for Riley?
Yeah, so Riley, I'm assuming there, right before that caution came out, it's you and Jokers, and that pack was a ways behind you. I don't think they were catching you. So I'm assuming in your head you're thinking, okay, I probably got first, at least a second place finish, pretty much worst case scenario, second place. So when that caution came out, did you feel comfortable that since you were on the bottom, you were going to be able to hold everybody off?
Not really, because I figured somebody would get a run, and but I got a little lucky with that.
Yeah, most certainly. I mean, you got your car where you needed to be there, so props to you.
Thank you.
Sharp, you got anything for our winner tonight?
Hey Riley, congratulations on the win. It seemed like early on in the race, run mid-pack, pretty aggressive trying to get to the front there, and then looked like you and Joker had the strategy there, run 1-2 pretty much the remainder of the race. And then that last caution came out there. Were you a little worried that a couple of drivers who were on fresher tires, they didn't have anything to lose there, potentially have enough momentum to make a move to get around you?
Yeah, they didn't really have much left, it looked like, and I know two of them were going to blow tires, and then that was pretty much the end of it.
Yep. Well, you definitely were able to keep your car out front there and kept it out of trouble there, so big props to you on the win. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations once again. Your third win of the season. Tonight, obviously, at Talladega. Daytona, opening race of the season. Also, Auto Club a few weeks ago. Anybody you want to shout out before I let you go?
RKR and you guys for broadcasting it for us.
Alrighty, well, enjoy your win. Have a good evening. We'll see you Sunday at Gateway.
Thank you. See ya.
Alright, I'm going to go blue screen here and add Up the Irons. I might be friends with him. Not positive on that.
I was checking my list and I didn't have him on the list, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have him either. What's his official name?
Hang tight on that for just a second.
Yep. I think it's just Up the Irons. 33? No.
Let's see. Up the Irons 33.
Gotcha. Alright. Got him right here. Add him to the party. Thank you, Jim, but I couldn't see that because I was blue screened. Great run from Irons. I'm pretty sure this is his first booth. We'll ask him when he gets in here. But good stuff to see. I think he was in trucks last season. I feel like he's kind of a mid to back place driver. But we're joined by Up the Irons. Congratulations on your second place tonight. If I'm not mistaken, this is your first interview. Is that true?
This season, yeah.
Ah, nice. Well, congratulations on your second. Love to see it. So you're in that second group of cars. You're like 7th, 5th, 6th, 7th, something like that. And I think Lights blew a tire in front of you, and you got that caution. So what were you thinking on that restart, trying to get to the front?
Oh man, that restart. I thought I was about to blow a tire. Both my left side tires were in single digit.
Oh dang. Yeah.
So I was just hanging on, hoping I didn't let one go.
Yeah, I think a few people blew a tire there on right before that caution happened. So we know it's really saw the tires being a factor, but ended up being a factor. Got that caution, and then you got towards the front on the restart. So good stuff to see. I'm joined by Sharp and Crunch in the booth. Sharp, you got a question for Irons?
The Irons, good run tonight, buddy. You were able to make the moves there to put yourself in position to potentially win that one. And you said you were really close on the tires there. So, I mean, obviously you had to have been nervous there right at the end, hoping that you were going to be able to make it.
Yeah, definitely. That caution came out, and I saw people tires starting to go, and I looked at mine, and they were just in the double digits. After that restart, they were like 7 and 6, I think, on my left side, and I almost took tires, and I was like, no, I'll just hang on, and if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen, whatever. So, yeah, it was a risk, but I guess it paid off.
Yeah, for sure. Because if you took 4, you're probably gonna be mid pack, and with only 2 laps, there's not much you can do there. So good call there. I mean, I guess great job saving tires the whole race, because a lot of other people blew tires. So good stuff there. Crunch, you got anything for irons?
Yeah. So again, congratulations, irons. Any night in the boot's a good night. So I was just interested, that last lap there, I know your tires were close and stuff, but did it kind of play out the way you thought it was? Did you have in your mind maybe before that you want to make a move? And like I saw you doing something there coming out of 4, trying to get under and above Riley there, and you couldn't really do it. Was that kind of what you wanted to have? Obviously you wanted to get around him, but is that what you had planned, something like that?
Yeah, I guess so. I wanted to try to make a move, but I didn't have the tires, and there were too many cars around me. So I thought about it, pulled down low, and I decided just to fall back in and get the best I could, because I think I would have lost a lot of spots if I really would have gone for the move. As many people around me and being on worn tires.
Mm-hmm. And if a line would have got configured going on the top there on that last lap, would you have jumped to the top with them, or do you think your tires and the way you were, it would have been safer to stay behind them where you were?
I probably would have, just to see if I could get the run around the outside, but I may not have been able to hold it. Who knows? So yeah, it played out. I'm happy with it. It was a fun run.
Mm-hmm. Either way, you got a second place finish, and man, you didn't get yourself freight train there at the end. So congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Oh, congratulations again. Anybody you would like to shout out before I let you go?
Everybody. It was a fun race.
Yeah, it was a pretty enjoyable race. That stage 2 finish was also a good one of the best I've seen for sure. So congratulations once again. We'll let you go. Enjoy your evening.
Thanks.
All right, gentlemen. So that concludes our race at Talladega. Anything in particular you want to point out? One thing I would like to point out was tires played a big factor. I didn't really see that coming. I was more concerned with fuel. But yeah, tires were a problem for some people.
Yeah, that was a little bit surprising there. I didn't really see people having issues tire-wise. I mean, I know that Xfinity tends to wear the tires out a little bit more than the Cup cars, but I didn't think people were going to be blowing tires like that late into the run.
Yeah,
But aside from that, I felt like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but aside from that, I felt like we did have some pretty good racing. A lot of guys trying to make something happen. And, at the end, Riley was just right there in the perfect spot at the right time and exactly where he needed to be to hang on there. So, again, props to him.
Yeah. I mean, in my past Xfinity Talladega races, I don't think tires really came in the factor, so that's really why I wasn't thinking about it. But yeah, tires factor night. Crunch, anything you want to add?
Well, I guess maybe moving on a little bit from Talladega, I mean, Riley got the win tonight, and Joker's been dominant lately, and Riley's been the only one that can dethrone him. So, but we're getting back to a more technical track at Gateway. Can anybody knock Joker off?
That's a good question, and I'm going to say no to that until I see somebody actually do it. Riley did win an Auto Club. I think that's 3 wins for both of them this season. So it's good stuff there. I'd like to also add Gander got 4th there. I think that's his best finish of the season, if I'm not mistaken. He's had a rough start, so maybe he can get this turned around for him, get his season turned around. He's definitely had some trouble with dropping the Xfinity cars. They're a lot different than Cup cars, and I would argue they're much harder to drive. Sharp's ran both. He probably agree with me there. So.
Yep.
Yeah. So good stuff. Especially Irons. He also hasn't been having a good season. He got P2 tonight. Good to see guys getting good results at a track where it can happen. So good stuff there. So yeah, like I said, Xfinity Series next Sunday at Gateway. also known as Worldwide Technologies, or what? Gateway's better. But tomorrow night, tune in to the NARL channel. You'll see all three of us in NARL's 100th Cup race. That'll be tomorrow night at Talladega. Good stuff there. We're probably gonna have close to a 20 card field tomorrow. A lot of originals that started this league that aren't in the Cup Series will be in that race. So like you saw Gator tonight, he'll be in that race tomorrow. I think Williams will probably be in that race tomorrow. K-Bart probably will be in that as well, and some other guys for sure, along with all the other Cup regulars. So that's going to be a very entertaining race. I hope, at least I hope, because if it's not, that's going to be a poor 100th race, you know. And then we got our PC2 League on Saturday. If somebody can stream it. It hasn't been streamed the last couple times because it's on Saturday. It's hard for people to stream. But I believe we're at I don't know where Austria. Let me double check that. Hang on. But yeah, and then like I said, Gateway on Monday. We're at Alton Park on Saturday for the PC2 League. And then Cup Series. I'm not sure where Cup at. You know, guys, where Cup's at on Monday?
Is it Martinsville?
Oh yeah, it is Martinsville. Yeah, that's right. So two short tracks for you. Well, Gateway kind of short track, but two short tracks coming up on the Cup Series. I'm not sure where trucks are, but they'll be racing Tuesday night as well. So that's your lineup for the NARL channel this next week or so. So for myself and the LD Allen, and for my other booth partners Crunch and Sharp, we'll catch you next time. Tune in tomorrow for NARL's 100th Cup race. Should be a good one.
Thanks for coming out, guys. We'll call you.